So what's up, guys? OddMan105, aka the Odd One here, and by now each and every one of you out there should be aware that on April 27th, Rockstar will be adjusting the prices of several war stock vehicles, many of them we use to make money in the game. More specifically, the Oppressor Mark II is going to see a price increase, and we'll discuss that here. Now, initially this video is going to be an angry rant about Rockstar's blatant stupidity when it comes to business decision making and their anti-consumer practices with respect to us, the players. However, I'm frankly tired of making angry rant videos about Rockstar's blatantly boneheaded and asinine business decisions that adversely affect how we play the game. So rather than go there, let's keep this video as productive as possible, and what we'll do is discuss each one of the vehicles that are seeing a price adjustment, and afterwards we'll discuss which vehicles I think each and every one of you should purchase right now before any of these price adjustments take place. And in fact, we'll discuss a few more vehicles that will see price adjustments or could potentially see price adjustments in the near future, because Rockstar plans to continue to adjust vehicle prices in the near future as they see fit. So with that being said, let's begin. Now, this official list is available on Rockstar's Newswire, and I'll have this linked in the description down below if you guys are interested. But so starting things off, we have the Brute Armored Boxville, which will see a price reduction to $1,300,000. Next, we have the Buckingham Akula, one of the best helicopters in the game, especially for use in free mode, which will see a price increase to $4,500,000. Next, we have the Declasse Granger 3600 LX. It'll see a price increase to $2 million. The Declasse Scramjet will also see a price increase to $4 million. Next up, we have the Debauchee Champion. We'll see a price increase to $3,750,000. Next up, the HVY Chernobog will see a price reduction to $1.5 million. Next, we have the Impante Deluxo, which will see a price increase to $5,750,000. Next, we have the Impante Ruiner 2000, which will see a price reduction to $3,750,000. Next up is the Thruster Jetpack, which will see a price reduction to $2,500,000. Next, we have the Mammoth Tula, which will see a price decrease to $4,100,000. Next up is the Ocelot Stromberg, which will see a price reduction to $2,500,000. Next is the Pegassi Oppressor Mark I. The OG Oppressor will see a price reduction to $2.75 million. But here's the elephant in the room. The Oppressor Mark II will see a double the price increase to $8 million, which is absolutely absurd, and we'll get into that BS here later on. Next up, we have the Pegassi TOREADOR, which will see a price increase to $4,250,000. Next, we have the Pegassi Weaponized Ignis, which will see a price increase to $4,500,000. And last but not least is the RM10 Bambushka, which will see a price reduction to $4,750,000. So now with that list out of the way, next let's take a look at the vehicles that you guys need to buy right now before any of this nonsense takes effect. First off, we have the Oppressor Mark II. This is arguably the best money grind vehicle in GTA 5 Online, hands down. The Oppressor Mark II will earn you so much money hand over fist really quickly. The problem is that the Oppressor Mark II has gotten a bad reputation thanks to all of the trolls, tryhards, modders, script kiddies in the game that think it's a good idea to use this vehicle in God mode and troll other players for absolutely no reason. It's not the weapon, it's the person or the people that are using the weapons, okay? And Rockstar refuses to address the root problem of, harassing other players in Grand Theft Auto Online. But that's an argument for a different day. So if you guys don't own one of these, you need to get one before the price goes up to $8 million. Nothing about the Oppressor Mark II is worth that kind of money. This vehicle, however, is the best money grind vehicle in the game, and it'll earn you a ton of money quickly. The problem also is that the Oppressor Mark II is behind a paywall. To own the Oppressor Mark II, you must own a terabyte, and to own a terabyte, you must own a nightclub. So by now, if you guys don't have a nightclub, get hot on that. Get the cheapest nightclub possible, then get yourself a terabyte and get the Oppressor Mark II, without a doubt. Now, Rockstar, I'm talking to you guys right now. If you're going to double the price of the Oppressor Mark II, then I'd expect double the performance out of this damn thing. I want to see double the speed. I want to see some armor. I want unlimited missiles. And as a matter of fact, fix the missile tracking on this thing. You guys nerfed this vehicle last year, and now you're doubling the price. Let's get some cranial extraction going here out of that rectum of yours, and let's get this thing fixed now. Next up, we have the Akula helicopter. Now, this is one of the best helicopters in the game in terms of its speed, its armor capability, its weapons, and its stealth capability. You can go off the radar in this helicopter, especially in free roam, making it a capable money grind vehicle as well. The problem with the Akula helicopter is that you must own a hangar to store it. However, that's a small problem to overcome. At 3.7 mil, this is worth it in my opinion, so if you guys don't have one, consider buying one before the price increases. Next up is the Scramjet, which makes for a very interesting way to get across the map very quickly. The Scramjet has jump boost plus rocket boost and comes with unlimited missiles. So this is not a money grind vehicle, but is a fun vehicle to drive around the map, especially in free roam. So if you don't own one, you may want to consider getting one before the price increases. Next up is the Chernobog. Now, unlike the other vehicles on the list, the Chernobog is actually going to see a price reduction of more than half, so it's coming down to like 1.5 mil. And the Chernobog has pretty decent armor. In fact, this is a literal tank. This vehicle can just smash and destroy other vehicles in the game like it's nobody's business. The problem with the Chernobog is that you must own a facility to store it, and it requires 2 players to operate, so 1 player to drive and another player to operate the missile battery. However, this is a decent vehicle to use in free roam, not so much a good money grind vehicle, but a good defensive vehicle nevertheless. Next up, we have everybody's favorite Back to the Future car, the Deluxo. This is an obvious choice because it's a flying car. This thing can get you from point A to point B relatively quickly, and it's got some of the most accurate missiles in the game. The problem is that it doesn't have very great armor protection, but this is still a great offensive vehicle to use in free roam. And of course, it's a money grind vehicle, so get this one before the price goes up. One more vehicle to add to your watch list is the Thruster Jetpack. Now, this is one that's going to see a price reduction to $2.5 million, and it's a bargain in my opinion. Now, the Thruster Jetpack is a pretty decent money grind vehicle. The problem is that you must own a facility to store it. However, if you do, I suggest getting this one. This is a good money grind vehicle. It's got highly accurate missiles, and as long as you're flying in a straight line, missiles cannot shoot you down, so something to keep in mind. Now remember, purchase this one after April 27th, and that's after the price reduction. Next up, we have the Oppressor Mark II killer, the Pegasi TOREADOR. This thing is like the Stromberg on steroids, I swear it is. This car is one of the best free roam vehicles used in Grand Theft Auto Online, and it's a great money grind vehicle as well. It has the most accurate tracking missiles in the game, unlimited missiles mind you. It's got great armor protection, and it's a submersible vehicle with torpedoes. This vehicle also has rocket boost, which gets you across the map like nobody's business. If you don't own one, consider getting one before the price increases. Next, I want to mention a few vehicles that you should consider purchasing, even though they're not listed as vehicles that are scheduled for price adjustment, but could see a price adjustment in the near future. So first up, we have the Kanjali Tank, the Insurgent Pickup Custom, the Phantom Wedge, the Cargo Bob, the Hydra VTOL Jet, the Savage Helicopter, the Rhino Tank, and last but not least, the BUZZARD Attack Chopper. Okay guys, and that's pretty much it. Now to reiterate, the Mark II Oppressor is a must-buy. If you don't have one, get out there and get one. What Rockstar fails to realize is that all of the trolls and tryhards that people are complaining about, they already own an Oppressor Mark II. So raising the price doesn't affect them, just like it doesn't affect any of us that already own an Oppressor Mark II. This only hurts the new player. And if you are a new player, don't go out spending money on shark cards to buy any of this stuff. Get out there, get this money grinding out of the way. You've got 2 weeks to do it. Buy yourself a nightclub. Buy yourself a terabyte and get the Mark II Oppressor before Rockstar raises the price on this. And one more thing that I want to add is that if we allow Rockstar to continue with this predatory fear of missing out business model, then this stuff's going to make its way into GTA 6, and you can bet on that. None of us should stand for it. And with that being said guys, this video is a wrap. I've been OddMan105, aka The Odd One. And if you guys found this video informative or entertaining, then you know what to do. Smash that subscriber button, hit that bell icon, leave a like or two, and don't forget to check me out on Twitter at OddMan105. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next video. Please stay safe, and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there.